Oh, 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 look at that. We can get a Sir Nick. Isn't that amazing? Wow, Plarium, you've outdone yourself. I really was not expecting a tournament like this. But no, seriously, I was not expecting this. I mean, this guy used to be basically free. And now, you're charging us hundreds of dollars, if not thousands of dollars, and you're making it impossible for regular players or free-to-play players to even get him. Not bad. But don't worry guys, this is a positive message. We're just gonna go over sort of how we could improve on this. So maybe next year or in 2 years or whatever, maybe we're gonna have something that's a little bit easier. So here's the original fusion of Sir Nicholas, the first one I've ever seen in this game, when I started playing last year, and I was close to being able to complete this as a 100% free-to-play player who had just started out. Because look at these champions, they're relatively accessible. More importantly, you can in fact pretty much get all of them from farming the campaign, except this one down here, I believe is the Grandmaster. This one you had to get from shards. You obviously had to get these uncommons from shards as well, but let's face it, mystery shards, you're almost guaranteed to get these. You can burn 100, 200, whatever, and you're gonna get these champions, right? And here we are 2 years later asking for this champion yet again as some kind of like fusion, or to bring back the old fusions. Instead, we get it as part of a tournament, which is this right here. Obviously, I can't do this, right? I've never been able to do this. In fact, I can even show to you guys some other tournaments that were, you know, similar to this. 42,000 points. Yeah, I would never be able to do that. I'm sorry, but this is impossible for regular players. So how can we make this better? That is going to be today's video. I want to show you guys another example of a similar system, perhaps even in a different game, right? Where we could take some notes and hopefully that we can improve on this. Here's our Skull Crusher at 26,000 points. There was a Madame Ceres too, not too long ago, I believe, and some whatever points. I've never been able to come close to getting these champions. And here's also an old fusion as well for you guys, Shamrock, which was also pretty easy. So I would have appreciated this a little bit more. Give me a very easy fusion to complete that does require some work, but it is accessible to everyone. Now you're just locking it behind a paywall. I'm sorry, but I am going to say it's a paywall because, let's face it, he used to be basically free with the previous fusion, as I showed you guys right here, right? I mean, look at this, right? This is basically free. This would have been fun. This would have been a very nice Christmas gift. But we know that Plarium likes to increase the difficulty on a lot of things in the game. In fact, I have, what is it? We have the Summon Rush right now, which is ongoing for Pixniel. By the way, did you guys do Pixniel? I totally got myself a Pixniel, but I'm not going to get a Sir Nick, so, you know, that's all right. But here's the Summon Rush. We have the Dagger, the Rare. It's at 1,070 points. Okay, it's not too bad. I kind of expected it. It's somewhat doable. But look at the one for Gumcar here. It used to be at 785 points, so I saw that it went up a tier, or a milestone tier, right? And maybe it's because it's a void rare. Okay, I'll give you guys that, but hopefully it doesn't keep changing that much, because over time it just becomes obvious that this is increasing in difficulty and just becoming harder and harder for the regular folks to complete this. And I would have really liked to get myself another void legendary. Yeah, because Plarium, I know you've given me some. You've literally given me one. It's called the Vizix. And then you also gave me another one, how fantastic, as part of some void shards. But in all the rest, I had to work my ass off to get them. And so today I have some pretty good ones, but again, never sort of as accessible as the Sir Nick fusion that we originally had. And I'm going to know what you guys think about all this. Are you excited about this fantastic tournament? Are you even going to try for Sir Nick, or do you think it is unreachable? Because let's face it, if you don't put money, I can guarantee you that I don't think I've ever really seen a free-to-play player get their hands on one of these legendaries right here. Maybe there's one of you out there. I would love to know. Please tell me in the comments below. Reach out. I want to tell your story, how you got it done, and we'll see. But now let's move on to another example of a similar system where I think it would be a little bit better. Which, yes, is totally going to be a shout out to Dragon Champions at the same time, but I want to put everything into context for you guys on how they do things in this game. And again, I think that Plarium should be taking some notes. First of all, you do have a guaranteed free hero, not maxed out, but still you get him for free for simply logging in for 7 7 days. Okay, we've had that before, we've had the Horden, so maybe we can compare that, fair enough. But then they also have this Winter Dragon Days series of events, right? And you're not competing against really anybody but yourself. The more things you accomplish in the game, the more points you accumulate, and then the bigger the rewards you unlock as you go up in your ranking. And I don't care about finishing first here. I'm more interested about what I'll cover in a second, these little sort of like special Drake coins, all right? But here's some examples of things that you can do, completing all your daily quests. Fantastic. We can easily do that in Raid as well. Participate in arena battles. We can do that. Tournament battles, upgrade your artifact levels. You upgrade the power of your heroes or whatever. Again, Raid could easily do this. Spend 1,000 campaign energy, great, we could do this. Spend 1,000,000 gold, yeah, why not? Spending Drake coins or the equivalent of gems in Raid Shadow Legends, we don't have that yet in the game. That would be pretty good. If you've been hoarding your gems for a while, imagine spending a certain amount and then you get bits and pieces, or let's say this special currency. And that is what I want to talk about, because then that special currency allows you to go in the shop, and for a certain amount of days that the holidays events are ongoing, you get to buy bits and pieces of the heroes that you want. Some of them which are or have been accessible before, but let's say you didn't get the chance to max them out. Some of the new ones that were just added to the game. But more importantly, imagine these were fragments. What about all the fusions you weren't able to complete this year in Raid Shadow Legends? Then imagine a series of tournaments or events that gets you the fragments you need to finish the fusions you almost got done. Wouldn't you prefer that instead of having one Cernic for 100 people? Imagine everybody was on the same page here and we were all able to get something to help us out on our accounts. Not just, again, a competitive tournament that we have to fight against each other to get a small piece of the pie, right? I'm just gonna, again, I have to say it, and I'm sorry this might sound negative, but again, it is not negative, guys. I want Raid to improve on this point because I see it in games like this, and I think that Dragon Champions does it a little bit better. Again, I want to know what you guys think about all this, because I really think that this would have been the perfect opportunity to give us the fragments we need to finish the fusions we couldn't do. A lot of you guys have been asking in my YouTube videos in the comment section, will they ever be available again? We've seen them in the shop, but why not make them accessible as part of the holiday event? It's not like you're giving us another fusion or something totally different. You're just allowing people to catch up during the holiday season, right? I think it would have been so much better. So guys, I want to know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you think that this could have been improved on? Or are you happy with the 1 in 100 getting their hands on a Sir Nicholas, even though he was basically free at the beginning of 2019, so almost 2 years ago now? All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you later.